Good Monday morning, people. I spoke at a conference last week, and I really wanted to share a message that has just been sticking with me over the past weekend, and that is that you really need to understand where you get your sales from. So the conference and the particular talk I was giving was about cutting edge marketing, which is great, and it's very exciting, and I love doing that kind of a thing. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do that in order to grow your business to whatever size you want that to be, whether it's a couple hundred grand in sales or if it's a couple, 100 million in sales. What you need to understand is, how do you make money? So I make money by people talking to me first. Okay, so I use automation. So I use an automated meeting system called Appointment Core. So because I don't like chasing people, and I also sometimes will also use a survey system called Wufoo, which is owned by SurveyMonkey. And what that happens, so the way that it works is that people either go into my website or they go into my Facebook page, maybe see an ad, click on it, they get told sort of like what great and wonderful thing they're going to get by booking some time with me. If that's what they want to do, then they have to ask a series of skill testing questions that allow me to qualify them. And only when they've answered those questions can they then book a call. So I don't chase tire kickers. And then if I do get a submission that really doesn't look like they're right for me, I'm able to deal with it right away and say, hey, I'm not your flavor of ice cream, but that if you go over there, that's exactly what you're looking for. Okay, so that's how I make sales. How do you make sales, right? A lot of realtors I work with, they get sales through referrals. So everything you do should wrap around, how do I get more referrals? You ask for them. You ask for them in different ways. There's lots of different ways that you can actually create a referral program, and there's three options for you, whether it's referrals or open houses or meetings like I was telling you about, however it is that you make sales. Okay, if you have e-commerce, you want to drive people to your website. We got to make sure that your website is perfectly positioned to get those sales. So easy navigation, very simple instructions and details so that people know exactly what they're getting. Okay, but in all cases, you have three options. You either do it yourself, you delegate it, or you automate it. And there's usually a pretty good argument for one of those to actually be the best solution for you. You don't have to do everything yourself, but sometimes there's things you really need to do. So hopefully this has been a message that you found helpful for your wonderful Monday morning. Do tune in again later on this week. I've got some amazeballs announcements on some new stuff that I've been doing. You may have noticed I've been kind of quiet over the past week and a half. It's because I've been doing a bit of a pivot. So I'm very excited about this pivot. So tune in and I will share it all with you. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Message me privately. I'm more than happy to help out. Have a great day, guys.